The Whiskey Brothers.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast, everybody. Hi, how are you? Hello, episode 1059. We're this dysfunctional group of people called the Whiskey Brothers. We've gathered together. We do this monthly, but we put the episodes out twice a month. Trey Tutson across the table from me. Jerry Wayne Longmire.
Can you make less eye contact?
Next to him. Bro,
it's hard.
Can you?
Fuck you. Yes, I can. Unintentionally.
You got me scared. Somebody's sneaking up on me the whole time.
That's why I can't make no drug deals.
Am I not making eye contact? I should be better.
No. You
With
do
you?
it very. It's too intimate.
I'm
I
making
end up looking
too much
at your
eye
shirt,
contact.
I'll be like, God damn, this motherfucker looking at my soul.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like,
I thought I wasn't
lied.
making eye contact.
Good.
All right, cool.
It's more me than.
So what's going on,
nothing to do
Trey?
with you. Yeah,
what's
right.
going
Yeah,
on?
oh,
I'm
I
not,
like it better. Eyebrow up. That's fine.
I'm not gonna fucking
I like it.
blink.
Makes me feel dreamy.
That's worse.
The fourth seat, usually filled by Sam Damaris, except for last month was filled by Grady Pruitt, and this month we've dragged him from the other side of the table to this side of the table. Welcome aboard, Chicken.
Chicken.
That's so much.
What was I supposed to? You want a clerk? You want like a full? You want the whole? You just one
I
code
don't know
name.
why that just made me laugh.
It's like bro. It's like
we all got our shit.
But
I'm
you know
Trey
what-
Tutson. He's Jerry Wayne Longmire.
Of course, even me, I'm two syllables.
you-
I got it.
yeah.
But if you were Bruce Buffer in the fight, he would throw you off.
That would
you know what I
throw
mean?
you off.
Chicken.
Yeah.
You gotta say the whole thing.
You need a first syllable to prime that shit off. You need to be like fire chicken or mad chicken or some sort of.
Nope.
Just chicken.
I always thought it was Chicken Joe.
That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
He threw himself off.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
gotta say the whole
Joe.
thing like a catchphrase. You know what I'm saying?
You threw me off. How many first names you gonna squeeze in there, man?
Chicken Joseph Clark, if you want the full thing, but Chicken Joe Clark.
Chicken Joe Clark. All right.
The chicken is that's you, right? That's some grown up shit. Nobody did that from the womb.
No.
Okay.
Do you wait?
I
is-
was like 5 years old. My nickname has been Chicken.
Chicken's a 5-year-old nickname.
Yeah.
What did you do to deserve it?
It was an oxymoron nickname. I was always the person that wasn't chicken to do shit. So I got that.
Marty McFly.
Like they call me Tiny.
Yeah.
He
ain't that. He ain't that.
Yeah. Tiny, quiet. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It was the early '90s. There wasn't that much imagination behind it.
Yeah, that's back when nicknames had barely just come out. There weren't a whole lot of chickens.
Yeah, okay.
We'll just be Chicken, Quiet, Tiny, and Care Bear.
That would concern me if I did, but I don't. So
communist. Right now, it's not him at all.
Totally different person.
it's good to have you on this side of things, my friend. So welcome aboard. I got a drink. We're going to raise it to our dear friend. It's his birthday. Long gone now. Brian Hersey. Yuck.
Yeah.
It's a drink to his birthday. So sláinte. But
Brian, drink mine.
there's what. We'll pour a little out.
That shit disappeared.
I would fucking leave.
You would lose some beard hair. You'd be like, well, fellas, the rest of it would turn
If a
white.
ghost drink it. And while we got Chicken on this side of the camera, I want to point out real quick, Adam, first time hanging out in the studio anyway, Adam Ertl running back of house. What is Ertl? Is that Norwegian? Austrian. There you go.
Oh, fuck.
It was
Sorry.
it was some very white
Apologize.
area with no vowels in
But
in
they
that
also
part
did a
Europe.
lot of fucked up shit and shit like that.
You know, I feel like we all have, Trey.
Yeah.
But have they grown from it is really the question.
No, we was just over there. remember it was a war we had to come back from?
Did y'all miss the 4-hour coup
So
where we thought Russia was going to be taken over for like 6 hours?
that was really fast. They, as I mentioned, as you would say, they could have done that coup in a text message.
Yeah.
They could have done that in a group text.
I've been at parties that lasted
Yeah.
longer than that fucking
I'm coming.
coup
No,
did.
you ain't. And
Yeah,
then that was the
it.
whole.
I
whole
will
coup.
fucking stop you. Okay. Sounds good.
The whole coup, man. It's the world's going to hell. Jerry, are you? What's going on with you? You look disheveled.
Do I?
Yeah, I don't.
Feel great.
I don't feel disheveled.
Good
day.
That's my new thing. I like telling people when they look happy that something looks bad with them. And
Oh,
then-
okay.
Just to see how
I'm
they
in a great
react.
mood. I had gym day, so I'm feeling good.
Who's Jim?
You feel good after the gym.
Yeah, gym.
You went to the gym. Okay,
Yeah.
I got you. All right, good.
I've been getting coached. I've been going. I've been working out, doing strength workouts and stuff, and I feel good.
What?
I'm feeling a lot better. And I'm still doing since we got back from Africa, I do 1.5 miles on the treadmill every time I go. So
Hell yeah.
I'm feeling good.
My
man.
man.
Lifting some weight and
So that's
feeling
not
strong
disheveled. That's what you really look like underneath all that. That's what
I don't have enough grease to hold it down.
Happy. Damn, that's fun.
that's happiness.
And I gave up smoking cigarettes. So, I've been trying. It's a month.
He's doing
so,
good.
Shit, congratulations on that.
What?
Yeah.
I wish I could.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
Well, my truck's broke down, and I
Uh-huh.
had this is how cheap I am. I had a brand new pack of cigarettes in my truck, and I lost the keys to my truck. And so I was like, I'm not buying another pack of cigarettes until I find those fucking keys. What? And then 2 weeks went by, and I was like, well, maybe I'll just quit smoking because fuck that.
What the heck?
And then I found the keys, and I put the pack inside. I walk by the pack every day, and I don't smoke them, but I got a brand new pack of cigarettes.
All right, so
10
so
minutes,
let's-
I'm breaking into that thing. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just wanted to test myself and
so let's talk. I used to smoke a lot.
yeah.
3 packs a day. So
Yeah, I was never
you
that
weren't
heavy.
That bad.
I was about but you saw me in Africa. I was smoking a lot, dude.
Yeah, I
Stressed
thought
out.
you were just tired and hot.
Yeah,
I thought that
I
was
just stressed out.
And then I saw the cigarette.
Yeah. So it was. So when we got back, I was like, "Fuck, I'm smoking too much. It makes me snore worse and feel worse." And so I just locked my shit up in my truck, and then was like, "Yeah." fuck
And you
that.
just done.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
That's
man.
so many people just cussed you out.
It ain't been easy, but it's
So how many times did you break?
only one time, and that was about a week afterwards. And I was with Will, and he had
He's a
cigarette,
bad
and he
influence.
gave me one. And so, but then I felt, I was like, oh, this is fucking stupid. So I chucked it. And
Yeah.
What's up? You want a cigar after this?
I still like a cigar.
So that's
I'll
the-
smoke a
that's
cigar.
hilarious.
But
Yeah.
no, it's totally different because
Okay.
I still smoke cigars, guilt free.
Okay.
For me, because I'm not inhaling. The
Yeah.
cigarette is like a constant. I'm inhaling, exhaling, inhaling,
Yeah.
exhaling. The cigar is it's almost like a talking stick.
It is.
It's
That's
not
exactly what it
has
is.
nothing to do with me
The
smoking it.
cigar
I pull
with
it in and let
friends,
go.
Like
but-
when I smoked with you, it's like an event. It's like a fun.
Exactly.
It's breaking bread or whatever. You know what I mean? It's like an
Yeah.
event. When we smoked those cigars in
Djibouti, Kenya,
Agadez.
Agadez, yeah, Nigeria.
Yeah, you mean
We smoked them in
Chase.
every country. It was,
Yeah,
it was a
but
thing.
specifically those 3 we smoked in
We gotta do
Agadez. That was like an event. It was after everything was done, the last show of the tour. And
Awesome.
Sit
It
out-
was
yep.
it was just
in
us
the
3
gazebo
friends,
and
and
yeah.
we should have talked Lisa into it. Let's let her hold one. You
Right.
know?
Yeah,
She
yeah.
had to hold
Nah.
it with 2 hands. But
They're
big cigars. Oh, dude, she is. I adore her. First of all, but she is what 4'8" and just all hair and teeth.
Yeah. She's like Rocket Raccoon.
But she's got a 6'5" personality.
Gotcha. Yeah.
That was a good
Her
trip.
personality is Shaq. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but her body's Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Did you know Shaq was you probably did. You know Shaq's a DJ?
Yeah.
I had
DJ
no
Diesel.
idea.
DJ Diesel.
So I was in the gym and I was looking for music to work out to while I'm lifting weights, and I'm going through the fitness mixes, and there was a Shaq's gym mix, and I was like, well, if anybody knows about working out, it's probably Shaq, you know. So he's fucking good, dude. He's incredible, man. I was enjoying the shit out of it. I had no idea, dude.
So when you get to a Spotify playlist that is Shaq's gym list, what is he doing in that that's artistic?
It's all his curated mixes, all his DJ mixes and everything.
So
he
it-
goes and does festivals and shit now.
He does.
And
Yeah, I know he DJs. I'm just curious as
But
to what the
his music taste must be so incredibly diverse because you're hearing pop music from 40 years ago, stuff that's coming out tomorrow. It's wild,
what?
dude. The dude has an ear, man. He can put some stuff together, dude. There's one of them's got some Nelly Furtado mixed in it. That's insane.
But
Yeah.
it's the blend with the vibe.
So
Yeah,
it's so
that keeps
so
you-
so are you listening to like one how do you remix that on what it's on Spotify?
This was on Apple Music, so
Okay. But is it like one big track?
no, it's an album and it's got like 13 different.
but it's all the
mixes from
It's all
him.
mixed in.
And they've all got a different vibe or a different feel, but these are like all the hard-hitting ones.
I'd listen to
when
something Shaq
Yeah, it's
curated.
like that,
It's really good,
Good.
man. I've listened to a lot. I like that kind of stuff when I work out because it just kind of gets
Yeah.
you going, you know.
You got good taste
But
in
it's
music, too.
better than a lot of that crap I've heard. Like his
Okay.
stuff, it's because of his music taste must be insane. Like
Yeah.
I can't picture Shaq sitting at his raised up counters in his kitchen and listening to Nelly Furtado. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's
Oh,
just
you
my-
can't?
bro.
I can see that.
But I
Yeah.
did while I was listening to it. I was like, "Oh shit, Shaq gets down to Nelly. Well, this
Yeah.
is wild," you know.
Yeah.
So I just really dug it, man. I was super impressed with what he's doing, man. He's got an ear, you know.
Yeah.
Good for
Don't
him.
got a sight for
No, can't shoot a
clothes.
free throw to save his life.
But he fucked up Forever 21. Dog,
By
this
walking
used to
in?
be an awesome fucking store.
What did
for
he do?
small guys.
Uh-huh.
And then it's like, I kept trying to
We
figure
start
that
putting
out.
his clothes on. Those
Well, they
their
don't
clothes
sell
on their.
smalls anymore. They used to sell smalls and extra small. They start at mediums, and the mediums are really largest. And then you see, it's all these.
Wait, do they have? Hang on, I never thought about this. Do y'all have a store too?
No, we don't have a store called Tiny Twinks or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
You know, that was worse than anything I was gonna say.
We don't have
like a
any of them.
point
That guy's
five-
worse than anything anybody was
No,
gonna
it's
say.
no itty bitties. You know what I mean?
A .579.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, they call our store the big and tall, but if you're not tall, it sucks.
So that's right. They got a store for. They got a store
Yeah,
for
it's
giants.
no biggie shorties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's not a store
and
for little
slim.
people.
Yeah. No, we can pretty much every store.
Somebody should open a store of little people's streetwear called Slim Thug.
Dude, when Lisa had to go wardrobe shopping for that commercial we were in, she
Kids
had to go
department?
buy her business clothes from the kid department. She had to buy a suit from
There's
the
nothing
kids
funnier
department.
than a baby suit, bro. That is one of the funniest baby
A
suits.
baby
But she looked
are
like
the
a full live grown up in it.
Yeah.
It was like
Baby suits are one of my funny. If you ever need, if I'm in a coma, and you ever checking to see if I'm faking,
A baby suit.
bro, bring a baby suit. Bring a baby suit. Better if a grown man is wearing it. But
she asked the director because they paid for it. She said, well, first of all, we were shooting at like Scott and Wheeler, like off in the hood over there. And he was like, hey, can you go shopping afterwards? We want you to pick this and this up. And I go, Lisa, wait till you get to Kima to go shopping. This is not the area for you to go shopping in. You go to Ross over here, you're gonna get Ross.
Yeah.
all they had was
You're gonna get Rick
baby
Ross.
blue suits.
Baby blue.
But she asked the director, she goes, oh, do you want this back? And he goes, what?
The fuck am I gonna do with it?
Put my
my
cat in
dog?
this?
You can keep it. I go, you don't have anybody that's got a little girl that likes American Girl dolls? Or
No, they don't. I mean, every store, like H&M is solid, Zara. Like, there's stores where, as long as they got an extra small and small, like they started extra small,
Right.
you pretty much good. Like, you can fit, but like, they just fucked up Forever 21. Like, everything starts at medium, so everything's gigantic, it's big.
And it's
I kept
oversized
trying to figure
medium.
out, like, why the fuck is everything oversized?
And
they're
he
like,
did it?
Yeah, when he bought it, he just, like, it's like when he
Motherfucker,
you
you
can
didn't buy
see
it to
this
make it your
transition.
closet.
That's what it feels like. It's like the
ain't
transition
somewhere-
happened, and he was like, all stages of Shaq. He would be able to fit this shit.
Are you
My
telling me
mediums
It
is
starts
being
with medium.
13.
That's his
yeah.
those are his baby clothes.
Are you telling me I finally get to shop at Forever 21? I finally get some hip shit.
Yeah, get you a fucking shirt with a chain wallet or whatever the fuck they selling there now.
I just find what I do is I go find a shirt company that makes shirts I like, and I just buy from that company.
Yeah, you just,
I've got a company right now called King Size, and they're 2X talls, perfect fit. So that's what I get, man.
Strong.
They
a sponsor yet?
I always hate when you see heavy guys and their belly hanging out of their shirt. You know, like that shit makes me
People
real
are bro.
insecure.
People are shaped differently.
Yeah.
People need different amounts of cloth in different spaces.
No, because when you buy like a 3X shirt,
Uh-huh.
right? It's long enough for me and it covers my stomach. But then I got wizard sleeves. You know what I mean? Like a fucking Gandalf or some shit.
I listen.
So I buy these shirts and they're like, you know, it's
Right.
a legit fit.
Is
and it
this-
feels
is this
good.
King
is
XL?
the King- yeah.
See,
I listened to Louis talk for about 40 minutes about jeans because he was, he wants to wear denim, he wants to wear jeans.
God damn, he should put out specials less often.
Right.
You were writing too fast,
If he
bro.
had a podcast, it'd be fucking great.
If you did 40 minutes on jeans,
Yeah, well, no, you were just talking. Yeah, that's funny though.
you should take it. You should take an extra year,
Yeah,
and
man.
fill that with some other
Dude,
stuff.
his special about socks was fucking. It'll blow your socks off.
Louis C.K.
make you
this
put on
summer,
shoes. Yeah.
cummerbund.
And that's all he was wearing was socks during the whole special.
So no, he was talking about, but he was talking because of his style. Louis he only had one special where he had a suit on, and
Right.
he's mostly in jeans and a black
just blue
t-shirt.
collar.
So they was asking
Dressed like he just ran to the grocery store.
Yeah, but then you look, with the exception of the New Balance shoes, everything's real expensive.
Right.
And he goes, it's because my body, based on what you were saying, everybody's shaped differently. He's like,
He's like long torso.
He's really tall. Louis like 6'5". He's a really tall, really big guy, And his jeans, he's like, because like I'm fat here, so it hangs here, and like my jeans don't really come up. So he spends like $2,000 on jeans. The jeans that he wears,
They're tailored.
they're like, but they're from a certain denim company, because he's like, this is the only jeans that give me like the proper space and everything. Because he's like, when you wear these type of jeans, that's for men that's sort of built like separate, like
Right.
literally like how your body is, like your legs are separate apart.
Leading man.
Your
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah.
He's like, these jeans are kind of built like, they got these jeans for big guys, but this is just a big dude that's just like, he's putting jeans over everything.
Yeah.
Over the stomach and everything.
yeah.
He's like, and I'm not built like that. So he talked like 40 minutes about like how he got to the jeans that, like, this is why I had to pick these sort of kind of jeans. And I can fucking, there's certain skinny jeans I've outgrown. Like, I just realized, like, oh, like all my blackness is showing up. I'm like thick now in certain
Oh, I
areas.
got
You
you.
know what I mean? Wait, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know if he got. I didn't know if he got taller. I was
okay, so,
Okay.
so now you're gonna get shot by the cops. Like, no, it's fucking late, dude. This whole time they've been.
I didn't know he said my
all that was
blackness
missing.
just showed up. I was like, does that make you taller? I thought you, when you say outgrow something, I just think,
Your black, my black spurt came in.
oh, that's so
still
nice.
so-
His black
Same
spurt
size?
came in. He's gonna be dunking in no time.
I was getting ready to congratulate you.
Brother, that's cool. Well, that's what happens in your
Got a couple
30s.
inches.
I heard some people hit more than one black spurt.
It hurts. It hurts. Your bones hurt
Yeah, that was
afterwards.
just the first black spurt.
Got black spurt hurt.
Oh my God. He don't got arthritis. His black spurt came in. That's why he's got braces on his knees.
This is blackness pains.
It's just blackness, man. Oh, he's right.
So I don't have to get my foot cut off.
Yeah.
All right, that's just
My
the black
blackness
spurt.
showed up. Goddamn, all right. Thought it was gout.
Well, I'm glad you look happy for a
It was
disheveled man. You look happy. You look good. You look here.
Yeah,
the
man.
point is, you're all.
We're all here.
You showed up.
Adam, you look great. He just starts complimenting.
Okay, so he got me checking my hair and talking about disheveled. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
It makes me to watch people freak out a little bit just because they don't know. Oh, what's that? What?
You want to do a weight loss contest? You and I?
Wait,
We can. I probably won't
next
win.
time
But
we-
hang on, bro. You'll do a weight loss contest. Where's he gonna
You're
go?
going to lose way more weight than me.
There's no
Oh,
way
yeah,
he's
yeah,
gonna lose
way
more
more.
weight than you. All you gotta do is lose.
keep doing
You
it.
could lose him and still be alive, and he can't do that.
That's true.
I had to stop talking to friends for a week. I'm sick of labels. And
Okay.
I don't want to divide stuff, but there seems to be a particular demographic of my friends
Uh-huh.
that love to put labels on shit.
Which people are those?
You know, hey, a lot of them come from Caucasus Mountains.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
I was gonna go
That's fair.
Well,
Half
my-
Asian.
my
I know
granddaddy
who
lived in
that is. The Asians from
Granddaddy
the
lived
Caucasus
in the
Mountains.
Caucasus Mountains.
I know where they're at. Yeah.
So
Used to grow moss for a living.
I wanted to.
On the north side.
on the north side. So
In the spring.
I wanted to. I talked about losing 40 pounds, and everybody goes, "Stop right now."
Bro, what do you weigh right
From
now?
where?
140?
No, I weigh shit. Don't make me feel bad. I think I weigh 162.
You can't.
right
You
now.
weigh more than me right now?
No way.
Yeah, I probably.
I
yeah,
bet I weigh
160.
161.
So I probably weigh 162 somewhere in there.
What,
160.
how much do your glasses weigh?
You're pretty gaunt post Africa.
Look here. These are 8-ounce glasses. Mike, I can take these off in box.
Make weight. Make weight with these
motherfuckers.
Take the chain and the glasses off. I'm in. I'm featherweight.
8
Let's
ounces
go.
of glasses, and then the rest of it's neck muscle from carrying the glasses.
No,
no. Okay, so
like probably like 160, right? Somewhere in there.
So what's your act? You're 140, right? Is
That's
your
where I
fighting
would
weight?
wanna be
That's
at.
where you want to be,
right? Well, really like 130-ish,
All right.
right? So I say this, it gets quiet, right? Immediately quiet. And then like, Trey, just sit down for a second. Hey, man, we think you got body dysmorphia. I go, get the fuck out of here. I ain't no white woman, right? That's my first thought, right? Is
On
that
behalf of white people, let me tell them to get the fuck
white
out of here.
ladies, right? You know, typically teenage, you know,
You don't
whatever.
look like an Olsen twin.
Which,
Well, I know who you hang out with. So I got
so they stop, and there's a serious conversation. You cannot lose 40 pounds. You'll look sick. You'll look like this. You'll look like that. Blah blah. Blah all this different stuff.
Well, let's
And
show
I-
them how good you look. Fuck
And
it.
I
Let's
don't
do it.
feel awful about my body. I just you know what your potential is. You know how you start losing a little bit. You're like, all right, man, I need to get it together. So I kind of fat shame myself into working out more. I don't have like a serious.
No.
You know, I'm not bulimic.
But
you know what I mean?
here's the problem, though. We live in such a fucking weirdly fucked up, lazy, mentally screwed up society that anytime someone shows a little bit of effort and energy towards making themselves even slightly better, everyone else has to knock you off that. Because, you can't work. If you work on you, then I should be working on me.
Yeah.
So let's just call that body dysmorphia,
Yeah.
and then I'll be healthy.
Yes, exactly.
In my lazy
That's
fatness.
exactly what it felt like.
Also, everybody does this thing where it's like they come at you with the idea that
However you are is perfect already.
well, also about how you motivate yourself. You know what I mean?
There you go.
And somebody heard me talking down. I was talking shit to myself in the gym. I was like, "Come on, you sorry motherfucker, get it together." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I got a lot of quit in me before a mile. Once I make that mile, the quit's gone. But I got a lot of quit in me before that first mile. You know what I mean? And so I was just shit talking myself on the treadmill, like, don't talk to yourself like that. It's not good for you. I'm like, no. I grew up Pentecostal. Shame and guilt are excellent motivators.
Absolutely.
Bro.
Shame is my favorite motivator. Everybody, bullies are bad. You kind of need them.
Yes, they're
Shame
not
and guilt are good motivators.
totally terrible.
Yeah.
It's-
restrain them, but leave them be.
Yeah, don't let them over the fence, but yell some shit at me. But tell me,
they can't do violence.
remind me I'm a piece of shit from a distance, and that if I don't get myself in order, you might catch me. That's what I need to know.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Good for you.
So same shit. So I'm like
All
that,
right.
but they're like, you can't lose 40 pounds because of blah blah. So then later that week, watching UFC. I don't know what weight class, but these guys are like 135.
Yeah, flyweight,
ripped, fucking jacked. Like not really jacked, but ripped.
Yeah,
like
you
they're in
can
shape.
see where their muscles are underneath the skin.
So I tell my lady, I'm like, so look, that's 135. I would kind of look like that, rib. She was like, if you look like that, I would never fuck you again.
Whoa.
So I started eating. I was like, because shame and guilt is great, but pussy's even better. Pussy's the best motivational factor ever.
It is probably the number one motivator
Number one.
of all. I mean, wars have been
I was
fought.
gonna say more things have been done in the name
In
of.
the name of, yes.
Only time I ever quit cigarettes
You
was
put
for
some
pussy.
hot.
As soon as she broke up with me, I picked them hoes
picked
right
them
back
right
up.
back up.
Right back up.
You
Fuck
put
it,
a
bro.
hot girl in front of them cancer nerds.
Yeah.
The doctors.
Fucking hilarious.
They might get to the answer.
We
fast.
should have locked that girl in the car for 2
Wow.
weeks, and then you could have.
I would have
We
been
might
fine.
just came up with the best chemotherapy. Stripper chemotherapy. It's like, bro, if you ring the bell, she'll suck your dick.
Bro, my white blood cells got one.
Wherever them nerds are in a laboratory trying to figure out how to fix that shit. You just send Pamela Anderson down there to visit them for the day.
You
like,
guys
"Hey."
cure cancer by 4 o'clock this afternoon. Everybody gets a lap dance. I bet they have that shit done by 2.
Every time you make an advance in medical science, she takes some more off.
Bro, could we please just put
Man, there
one
should be
stripper in
that.
the lab?
Strip cancer. That's a great MD Anderson fucking
Tell
billboard.
me the downside.
It would surprise me if
No,
MD Anderson hadn't already thought of that. Ain't working on it in the basement or some shit.
Only downside is You might. I just don't. You know what I mean?
You don't need a different kind of doctor.
We might have cancer strippers. Like we're just wanting to ring the bell and then strip. We'd be like, we'll pass on that.
What? Did we just put the bell at the top of the pole?
Ain't gonna be worse than C-section night at the local club.
Oh my God.
C-section night.
C-section and bullet hole night.
No, there's very few things worse than a
So,
stripper with a C-section.
Damn, it's funny you brought this up because remember I was just telling y'all we're doing the shows in Bryan.
So you did.
So
you're doing. You got a show coming up in Bryan.
Yeah, July
You're doing
19th.
the Interruption, July 19th.
Yeah.
The Interruption is
yeah.
a very cool show. It's
Taking it
not
on the road.
usual.
yeah.
So you're doing it out there, and you've done this show there before. Or you've just
I did it.
performed there
I did it
before?
before. It was totally packed. I don't know if y'all ever done that third floor cantina that they have in Bryan. Totally.
Jerry fake shit himself there.
To
get out of the gig?
story. No.
So I got hit by a car out there.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I got hit.
Yeah, I tell you this. Listen to me. If anybody ever gives you a gig at the third floor cantina, say
Don't
no.
go.
Don't
I've
go.
been
Say
thinking
no. about going to it.
This
so
place sounds
glad.
lovely.
Well,
till
you gonna
people
lose your beard.
Everybody
Motherfucker, something gonna happen.
It is a
hell.
wonderful place to practice yelling your jokes.
Okay, so that wasn't my experience, but
Okay.
I had
Yeah.
most. But I've had shows like that before.
Yeah.
But this show, like, the interruptions. It was packed, and everybody's gonna come back and all that type of shit. Like, it's actually a
Hell
good
yeah.
idea. But so this night, I get done doing the show. I show up an hour late because I got the time wrong. I thought the show started at 11, started at 10. So I showed up and still did an hour 15 for doing the show. But then the show's over with, downstairs. And I'm getting flirted with here and there. I've been weeding through that or whatever. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not doing nothing. This lady walks up, her and her friend, they're talking to me, blah, blah, blah. Cut to the chase, they tell me that they used to be strippers, which blows my mind because they don't look like and I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all look like y'all probably used to be strippers. Like there ain't shit currently going on.
Yeah.
But what the fuck do these bodies look like? Because the bodies I'm looking at, the one, like I said, the one girl was built like this, like straight.
a mic cable.
She
Yeah.
didn't have
Nothing.
front or back to shake.
Right.
It was like, okay, they're just tipping efforts at this point.
Yeah.
It's just bitches just showing up
She
like
literally has the words front and back tattooed on
yeah,
her,
yeah.
so you can
it's
tell.
like, it's like Make-A-Wish strippers or some shit. Like I want to strip.
Yeah, how do you know which side's the front? The shoulder blades don't have nipples.
Yeah.
That's the,
You can be my white Kate Moss tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So it's like that shit. The other girl, she has like some body. Like there's something there where you can tell. Okay, there's a
Top
little
half
bit
or
of
bottom
thickness, in both areas. It's kind of
There's lumps.
there's some shit there.
bro, nothing's worse than having one half. I'm just
I
saying.
saw
that-
You don't
I
want
saw
either
that
one. You don't want
exact
big
image the
titties,
other
no
day at
ass.
Fiesta.
You know?
Yeah, that's terrible. You end up falling over because you're top heavy, or
Yeah.
you end up just the big girl with no tits. That's the worst combination.
Worst
of
body
all of them.
ever.
Yeah,
That feels like the most unfair lottery
it is. Absolutely.
winner I've ever seen. When I
Fat
see
with no
that.
boobs,
That literally
100%.
Oh, you're,
The worst.
300 pounds and you didn't get boobs out
Not
of that?
one of
That's
them.
fucked.
Nothing. Not even just back boobs.
Literally,
Yeah,
just
that back
those.
Back
shit.
titties.
Ugh,
Yeah.
all those.
That's
were-
Arkansas. You just described Arkansas.
Yeah. Just bag of
Back
leaves.
titties and front butt as far as
should
I
make-
can see.
Someone should make a bikini with like 42 cups that holds all those.
all the
You know what I mean?
back
Like
titties.
just all the titties.
Yeah, they do. It's called a onesie.
I was just gonna
I was going to say a wetsuit.
You're ruining it. I want an individual pouch for every. You know
like
what I
a
mean?
dog bikini.
Yeah,
Like a
and you
dog.
know, and you gotta call the company ahead of time and let them know how many cups you need.
God damn.
And then you might have to get fitted for it, where you go in and they,
This
you
is
know what I
they
mean?
call it. Get another one of them alien suits ready.
No, they just got different size muffin pants.
I just picture one of them hams you get at Christmas with that
Yes.
crisscross shit on
Yes.
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 it. But a few cups in there.
Yes.
Cover some of the ham.
That's all
The
I'm saying.
bag of oranges in that.
I got to
red
cover the
mixed
offensive
bag.
parts of the ham. I don't know what they are. You got to have to tell me.
Funny.
Yes.
If any of those ham outlets have a nipple,
Bitch
cover
got
it.
mail slots.
Put a sticker on it.
It's like a public mailbox.
Mail slots.
Like
You know, like
Like
in
we live in an
school.
apartment.
Yeah.
No, like,
Oh no, I'm thinking about in
like
school.
the cubby hole.
Yes, like a cubby.
Oh,
Like
that's
some shit you
funny.
put your shoes in when you go into. Yeah, that's when you go to
So-
get a massage.
So anyway, but there's another chick that's like but then you find out she's got 4 kids, and she's 30, and fucked up on a Wednesday. So you're already like, this is a terrible mom. So yeah, off that area. This is a terrible mom.
I'm with you.
So
they're
then
in the
she
car.
tells me she used to strip, and I'm like, get the fuck. I'm like, yeah, you used to. You ain't doing it now.
Right.
I can fucking tell. And I was like, no, you used to strip. I can't. There's nothing about you that says blah blah. So then she was like, I'll show you. So she starts dancing in front of me, starts shaking her ass, starts doing some moves and shit. I'm getting some backdraft. It smells sanitary.
Is there
Ish.
music playing?
No, it's just here we go.
Dry dancing.
She could just think, hey, and then she's got the
Yeah.
mic cord is amping her
Yeah,
up.
yeah, hype man.
Hype man, she's hyping her up. So this girl, she's doing whatever and blah blah blah, in front of me or whatever. So I go, okay, well, let's go fuck. The transition.
Come on now.
I did. I'm being honest. I did. She did the move, and I go, all right, let's go fuck.
If you were watching this movie and the dialogue happened in this order, you would turn the movie off because this person doesn't know how to write a story. But Trey,
But if it's Trey, I'd watch it.
I was gonna say, I'd
this
still
makes
watch
such perfect sense.
I don't even know which one he's picking, the noodle girl or the girl with the extra
No, you
covers.
do. You do. You know it's not. You know it's not noodle.
Both.
You know it's not
What am I
electrical
going to do with
cord.
that? What am I
Come
gonna
on,
do?
flat white ass
What
has
if you
you.
go-
You end up in court.
Yeah.
I don't fuck a flat white ass.
I'm
Well, you
Look
spend
at
a lot of
Jonathan
time in
Majors.
Austin, so I just
So I don't fuck
I
nothing
thought
in
maybe
Austin.
that was becoming your thing.
Man, hell no. Jonathan Majors. That bitch, flat white ass. You bitch about to fuck up the Marvel bag. He,
Hell
I'm
yeah.
talking. You know who he's dating
Yeah, yeah,
now?
yeah. Who?
He's dating Megan Good. That's what flat white ass
Wait,
will do
who's
to you.
that?
Megan Good is trying to think of something you would know her from. Very, very damn, she did a bunch of black movies. Black actress though. She's
Okay.
an actress.
voluptuous.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, not she's not a big lady. No, she's sexy than a motherfucker.
But
Somebody
like
Google.
not skinny white.
Not a skinny white girl. No, got ass. You know
Has
what I'm
curves.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a switch. It's like she's kind of built like Taraji P. Henson.
Okay.
Like that kind of
yeah,
build.
yeah, yeah. Okay.
But that's what that shit will do. He motherfucker was in court with this bitch like, hold me down because this bitch about to fuck up. I'm the new Thanos in this bitch. Like, he about to fuck up the new Thanos in this motherfucker.
So you told the other one.
I go, let's fuck right now. Right. You the better of the two. Y'all fuck with me. All the bitches I wanted left. All the bitches that was like, let's do it. Bryan, Texas, this what y'all got to offer? They gone. They left with a bunch of motherfuckers that look like half Brad Pitts and shit. Fuck it.
Or half me.
I'm down here. 30-year-old ex-stripper with 4 kids and a C-section scar. Let's get it.
She was a stripper 3.5 kids ago.
And she's the
Man,
good one.
this bitch told me. She's like, oh, no, I'm not that kind of girl. I'm like, no more? Bitch, you are a 30-year-old ex-stripper out on a Wednesday. You've been all the girls. The fuck? You are a backseat bust down for sure.
And nothing.
Who gets morals after the 6th Jägermeister? That's fucking
She
wild.
said, maybe when you come back. So look, you're not 19.
This bitch better be there. I'll tell you what. Coming back
Hope
just
she
for
sees the
her.
podcast.
Trey bring him toys for all 4 kids.
Look at me.
Oh, that's funny.
Pulling up with some Hasbro.
Hot Wheels. He got 4 Hot Wheels cars.
Bitch, I got 4 Paw Patrol dolls.
and a condom.
One condom. And I don't even use them, but I got to, because you an ex-stripper, bitch. I already know.
4 kids.
The disease crawl out the pussy and talk to you. You sure you want to hit this? I'm gonorrhea.
You can sign this. You can sign this waiver. You can go back to the car and get your helmet. Which one you want to do?
The disease got an NDA, motherfucker.
Which one you want to do?
You just walk up to a girl and the dude slaps you. He's like, I'm gonna. I'm gonna be following y'all around tonight.
How does her vagina
I'm gonna ride home with you tomorrow.
has bouncers and management?
Ah, fuck. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we can let you in, but we're going to have to wait till somebody leaves. You There's so many.
But no, I just, you know what I mean. I try not to do nothing when I go out of town.
Right, you're in a healthy relationship.
But I be needing places to stay. And it ain't nothing better than a broke bitch.
Bro,
There's a
and
lot
you
of
know
she,
oh, for sure, half a tray of fish
Add
sticks
some
still on the
food
oven
and-
for sure. All you gotta do is microwave them.
Well, chicken
It's
fingers,
just
some mac and
dumb.
cheese. You all right.
But they shaped
The
like
thing that's
dinosaurs for the
annoying
kids.
is that her telling me
Dino
that.
nuggies.
It's weird as shit to me, those chicken nuggets shaped like dinosaurs.
That's weird to you?
Right? Isn't it a little weird? Because now we think chickens are Fucking dinosaurs.
I mean, it's in a
Oh,
weird.
chickens are for sure.
Chickens became
Yeah.
dinosaurs. Dinosaurs became chicken. It's
But
the
we've been
circle
making
of life,
chicken
homie.
nuggets look like dinosaurs for a long time.
It's the circle of life.
Before we
Oh,
thought
yeah,
that they
that's
were
how-
dinosaurs.
Because we know shit we don't know we know.
That's right.
That's all it
Or
is.
the
very
kids
true,
do.
Slade.
We're in touch with a deeper power. That's us.
The sub.
God damn.
Yes, slow the
Subconscious.
the deep shit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's primal.
I
What's that,
can't
gamma
believe
wave?
that the nerve of her though. I'm
To
not
shoot
that
you
kind
down?
of girl. No, it ain't. I ain't. Man,
You mad at
I look like this for 20-something
right, right.
years.
So you just specifically mad at the excuse.
Yeah, I'm not this kind of girl.
You
and
mad
then you
that
give
she-
me your backstory.
Yeah. So you're
Evidence
mad. You're
shows
mad that
otherwise.
she.
If you like OJ, you want to go kill some white women? I'm not that kind of guy, motherfucker.
Are you sure?
You are more known for that than rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
But you like,
It'd be one thing if you met her at church and she was like, "Oh, not that kind of girl." All
but
right.
we are out in the
I'm
wild.
patient. We'll wait.
Right, but you mad that she didn't tell you the truth, which is just nah, motherfucker, not you.
She said
Maybe.
maybe next time.
Well, yeah, that's come on, bro. You
Let me
haven't maybe
get to
next
know
time
you.
somebody. That's not what she meant. She meant no. That's what she meant. Maybe next
She
time.
meant no.
No,
She
when
meant-
there's no next time.
I'm fine with no.
If there's a next time, she's gonna be surprised and
Slade.
upset.
Maybe Linguini needed to ride home. You don't
Maybe
know.
so.
Get the fuck out of here.
She and no.
That bitch
Linguini
look
was driving.
She looked like noodles with eyes. That's exactly what the fuck she looked like.
No, she looked like one of those things selling you a car.
Yeah.
No part of her actually meant I'm not this kind of girl. Let me get to know you maybe next time. What she meant was no, I'm just not gonna tell you why. I'm gonna make it about
Let's
me.
get deeper.
She's messaged you and she's waiting on you on the 19th.
I'm getting motherfucking nudes. All this follow, cause she's like, not tonight. It's the first night. Like I just met you.
She's really
And
playing
I'm
that
like,
card.
bitch, you are a stripper.
Was
You just okay, but bitch, you just had a flashback moment on this table.
so you
You know
wanted
what I'm
to,
saying?
you want to go kill everybody like
And I'm
Nom
like,
got
I
him?
go home like this. All right, this happened, right?
You wanted to
I've
just
said this
freak
shit
So
out?
if you'd
before.
have been town another night, it'd have been okay.
If I'd have been like,
Two
I
nights.
leave tomorrow, then maybe I probably would have fucked.
She wanted you to take her to dinner. She's over her whorish tendencies.
Let me tell you something.
She's past her past self.
Let me tell you something. Your pussy is blown out.
Oh.
You got 4 kids, ex-stripper, and they don't tell them what the fuck happened. Just give this shit up. It's no longer precious.
It's an open umbrella.
It's man, come
That's
on now.
hilarious.
Let's
It's no longer
just
precious.
go. It's no longer precious. Just give it up to me, bitch. You just busted wide open on a picnic table
Yeah.
in front of 30 strangers after a show. I got a call.
Wait, how far did she go?
What you mean,
What was her when she was picnic tabling it?
bro? A lip came out. You know what I mean? You ever see some shit come out the side?
Was it
look like-
escaping? Was it trying to get away? Was
like
it like
E.T. head
I
came
saw,
out.
I saw a girl do that one time where she's gonna get a splinter.
Right?
You know what I mean? I was like,
Hey,
"Ah."
bitch, you got some lip on the
You
that's
might
tape.
wanna
tough
tuck
when
that
one
in.
of them.
Trying to
Yeah.
shove it in
like
like
that
it's
dude in Forrest Gump. Tuck that in before you get shot off. Tuck
You,
Nah,
ain't
I'm
got,
just saying.
you ain't got no lips to tennis, Dad.
No, but there's a lot of that though. Like the date thing or like take me in. You like
So they can't reclaim their woman. They can't reclaim their queenness.
Well, not with Trey.
It ain't
That's
even
my question
that. It-
with him.
it's- okay,
Not in general. I know
if
they're
we
trying.
if we flip it, right? If you out here and you fuck over women, right? And you got a reputation. Let's say you done said some shit and they know you fuck over women.
Right.
That's it. You a guy that fuck over women.
You know?
You become the dangerous. It's hard to reclaim. Bitch, I'm a gentleman out here. You gotta have some stories. Unless you find a bitch from somewhere, you gotta find somebody from somewhere else.
You gotta move.
You gotta move, exactly.
You at least gotta take enough time off to change your hair and the way you look and
Just
become
gonna
a
say
different
that.
person.
It's
And
why
move
we
to
don't-
Canada or somewhere with
It's
shitty
the-
Wi-Fi.
It's the same way we don't trust comics that's in their 8th scene.
Yes.
Yes.
We go, oh, you rape.
Oh, you fuck up. Oh,
100%.
Oh, you rape.
Bro.
You are in your 8th scene, dog.
oh, Memphis, Austin
Why
here.
you
Okay,
Damn.
I see.
You either, or you steal jokes.
You either rape jokes or people. You either rape-
One of the two. But
You
you're
a-
taking some shit that ain't yours.
Possibly animals.
You
I
got
don't
a
know.
problem with permission, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, you have a problem with what is yours.
exactly. And what is not yours.
Boy, I've been
So-
sitting back and watching that lately, and it's fun because it's all so connected now. We can see who dances to
You be
other
like,
scenes.
oh,
It ain't like
shit.
you know, when you and me were coming up, you could just move somewhere else and reinvent yourself. You can't do that no more.
They,
you know
the
what I
motherfucker
mean?
gonna make a post. Hey, such and such
Is on
was
his way to
creepy
it.
than a bitch in Vegas.
I hung out in the Denver scene for like 3 months working on my act, and there ain't nobody in Denver that knows me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know what you mean. Yeah,
Yeah.
But that was
exactly.
pre-connection. Everything's connected now.
Everything's
Every
connected.
every
And
city's
people
got
love-
a group chat.
People
and,
love to tell you when someone's terrible too.
They
They
can't fucking
love
wait. That's
to
they
be the
first thing.
person who brings that up.
They love to tell you even if they're not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
just leave. Wait, just fuck that guy.
Yeah.
Why? He doing shit.
I literally, I saw a, well, recently I got hired to do a show here in the city, and then the promoter hit me up about 4 days after the
Mr.
show.
Road Guy.
And he was like, hey man, are you going to market the show and everything? I was like, no, I'm doing the show as a favor to you. I'm not going to use my marketing resources the show where I'm not making any money.
Right.
You're the promoter, promote the show. So then he fired me from the show, and but paid me for the show, which is stupid. And so I was like, okay, well that's weird. Now you don't have a headliner, and you've still got 8 terrible comics on your show or whatever.
Yeah.
But one of the comics was from Colorado, and immediately I just started asking around, like, "Hey man, is this guy any good? Or is this guy?" And just awful shit people told me about this dude. And then I went and looked him up, and he's hilarious. And then I met one person who actually knew him and came up with him. And they're like, no, he's a great comic.
The first thing that makes me the first thing that'll make me go look you up as a comic and actually get interested in what you're doing is when I hear other comics tell me you're worthless.
Yeah.
And whatever they tell me you
They're
did,
talking about you. You must be doing
I
something.
instantly want to go see what you're up to.
Damn. That's interesting as fuck. Because I avoid all that shit completely.
No,
all my shit is based off of my interaction with you.
Yeah.
And if I get a sense of like, nah, something's a little off. Because
Yeah.
I can tend to be pretty.
I trust that over everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you
Over
get a vibe. Your vibe with them, you like, nah, you a little off. Because I'm not coming in hot. I'm not coming in with it. I'm playing it kind of cool.
Tofu.
Yeah, you kind of like, all right, let's see what's up. But yeah, I it does seem to be like, and you know what, Vito, motherfuckers that be fuck that guy heavy.
Always
the
terrible.
motherfuckers don't be killing.
They're terrible.
Yeah, they're
Always
not.
terrible.
I am.
It was
so,
about 6 people who I've never seen have a good set.
If a
tell
great
me how
comic
terrible
pulls
this
me
guy
to the
was.
side,
and I was like, okay.
if a great comic pulls me to the side, tells me to watch out for somebody, I will full blown listen because that dude knows.
Yeah.
But don't be terrible open micer just bitching about because that is 9
The
times out of
people
10.
do the most complaining are they're the most underperforming,
Every time.
underachieving motherfuckers every time. It's like
Because if you're doing shit, you ain't got time to be playing that game in
you're
the
not
first place.
thinking about any of that.
Not on the radar.
Shit. You like I don't give a fuck about none of that.
But when
at
you,
all.
but it's because you can only keep so many ideas in your head, kind of shit. We talk about that.
Yeah.
But when you're not doing anything, one of the things you got to keep in your head is why am I not successful? Why am I not doing anything? And you got to fill that bucket with something.
With something. That's right.
And it's way easier to fill that bucket with this dude is this, and this than fill that bucket with, well, I'm not this, and this. I'm not. I wake up at 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I smoke pot till 4 and then I drink till 8 and then I stay out till 3 and then I go home and sleep and I can't figure out why my comedy career ain't working.
And I post 3 clips a year.
That's right. But I wrote 3 jokes last year.
And they all crowd work.
Bro.
You can't complain.
Why am I not successful?
You can't complain. You gotta produce.
Yes.
That's the fucking truth. You gotta keep
I
producing.
had a promoter who's like, oh, yeah, you're doing all right on social media. I was like, okay. So I went and looked at all his, and I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? You got 7 followers. I'm doing all right. All right, cool.
I don't know if this is valid or not, but I'm not taking any criticism from somebody who has less followers than me.
It's not even followers. It's I say this like that. You should.
Well, I guess with in the anger attitude towards me.
You should not. You should not listen to shit anybody says. That should be a hard stop. But you should not listen to shit anybody says unless they are specifically doing exactly what you're trying to do, but better.
That's true.
Unless they are where you're trying to get.
Well,
there may be stuff to garner
you're
from
doing different stuff to me, and Trey's doing different stuff to me. But when y'all come to me and hey, just feedback or whatever, I listen to that shit.
But
y'all are my friends, but also okay. no, they're not doing the same thing I'm doing, but they're doing shit.
Well, but I would
and
argue
they're doing
that
shit with intent.
The three of us are all, specifically the three of us, we're all very successful in very different ways with what we do, right?
That's
but
true.
all
That's true.
still utilizing elements that are usable to all of us,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, okay.
Like you talking to Trey and me, there is shit you can garner from us that is in the same. We're still doing the same thing. We
That's
might
right.
be, but
That's
we're going up the same mountain. We're sort
Yeah.
of taking different paths, but ultimately, what we want,
That's
I
really
think, at the end of the day, this might be a conversation we can have. But in my I want to be in a place where I can sell out a theater on a Saturday night and go play to 1,500 people and make a grip a coin without having to go sit in fucking Wichita, Kansas for 5 days, living in a basement underneath the club.
Yeah.
I want to be able to go out and do. That's the comedy I want to do. A couple of those shows a month in front of people that like me and are there for me. So we're all headed towards that. Is what I think we're headed towards.
It's definitely the goal. And like, there's a lot of different, like, and not to speak ill of one of our founders, Mungle. If Rob come up and gave me business advice on it, I think I'd be a little...
Well, 100%.
But
yeah.
if he come up and gave me joke structure advice, or I'd be like, all right,
Yes,
I'm all ears.
exactly.
You write a joke far better than me.
He's a brilliant
Please
joke
tell me,
writer.
you
Yeah,
know?
would be a terrible person to go to for a business plan. Terrible.
But if he's like, this is what you tell the booker, I'd be like, I'm already checked out.
Rob, I'm not gonna lead with "fuck your god."
dude.
I gotta say "fuck your god" in the beginning. The email should lead with "good afternoon."
Dear Jim.
Oh, you know what, Trey? Do whatever you want. Yeah. Do whatever you want. No, do your way. Don't ask me for advice. I don't want advice.
Dear Jim, first off, fuck your God.
Fuck your god.
I have some avails in September.
Second of all, what does your August look like?
Yeah. Second off, what is your August looking like?
Third of all, I don't work Sundays.
Yeah. God damn
I'm
it.
very religious. I don't do Sundays.
Yeah, no, I think you pull from you but you never take advice from people below.
Yeah, that
what
aren't
you-
doing
You
shit.
can't tell me
That's
how to
the-
do. You can't tell
That's
me
the
what I should
underlying
do.
thing. If you're not doing anything,
You
don't
can't tell
listen
me
to
what
that
I
person.
should
I see
do
what
if
you
you
mean.
can't
Yeah,
do
that's
the
what
thing
you
I'm
mean.
trying to do.
There's nothing funnier walking into a mic or a showcase and listen to some fucker hold court that ain't doing shit.
Yes.
Oh man, my favorite thing. So I've done this. I think you've been present for this. I'll get way too drunk, and I'll just be up there, and there'll be people 6 months to 18 months in, and I'll just like let them have it. Like they'll come up and let's say that like one night, one of them came over and was trying to talk to Jeff Joe and Jesse Saldana. You remember that night? And I was just like, you haven't been on stage enough to talk to them. You don't have enough minute. You don't have enough stage time to even talk. Like just get
That
away,
sounds
whatever.
like Rob Bungle.
And then I just sat there.
Wait,
and
do you
I
have any
just,
Coke? That's it.
Whoa.
Hey, now, don't be giving away my networking secrets.
everybody's.
That's how I got in this thing. I had the Coke.
But I just started not shitting on, but just like letting them know, like, dog, like y'all, like when y'all come here, all you should be focused on is what you're about to do on stage.
Yes.
Stop trying to talk. Stop trying to
should
to
talk with your
mingle. And
ears.
this shit's like some of y'all don't even care. Some of y'all are using this as an excuse for your alcoholism. Like you're using it as that escape. Like all you should be caring about is the fucking crowd.
Yeah. For some people, that's just a reason to be in a bar.
It is.
I got to be here all night, man. It's 3 hours till I go up.
Yeah.
I had somebody who was like 9 months in, a year in maybe, and he had a funny set, and I was like, hey, man, that was a good set tonight. You know, I made a mistake.
Oh, that's
I
on
was
you.
saying, that was cool. And he's like, hey, man, how you get all these gigs in Galveston, man? I'm trying to get these gigs in Galveston. Like, first of all, you shouldn't want gigs in Galveston. And second, you're not there yet,
Yeah.
bro. You got a long
One,
way to
raise
go.
the bar.
Yeah, you got a long way to go before you can eat shit in Galveston, bro.
But it's like when you were saying about how the holding court and not.
Yeah.
In the middle of me, I was really. You remember that? I was really drunk that night. And I was just
hilarious.
going off. Everybody's laughing. Everybody's like laughing and shit like that. But I made all of the new comics they were real quiet and just in a corner staring. And I was like, that's what y'all should be doing. That
Yes.
right there is what you should be happening
the
right
fuck
now.
up.
But don't
And
talk
then
to each other either.
And then they started talking to each other. And I go, look at this. Somebody with 5 minutes talking to a motherfucker with no minutes. And
Tell me how to get to 3.
Look, exactly. I was like, y'all not doing nothing. Just shut up.
Just listen.
Just listen.
There's comedy's happening all around you. And
Man,
you over here.
And it wasn't like you guys went out or nothing like that, yeah. But I just remember seeing like just my friends now that have gone on to do other shit,
Yeah.
Zide and Ashton and
Yeah.
like all of them. But at first, when you first start, you don't know who's what. You don't know what is what. So you're just kind of like, all right, that guy. No offense, but you see comics that you're like, oh shit, they doing shit.
Yeah,
Then later you find out, oh, they just hustling bringer shows.
Yes.
Okay, and they got no jokes. All right, whatever. So then you start figuring it out, but you're still not really saying nothing. You just kind of intimidated to talk or whatever. You're waiting. But it take about 2 years. But it take about 2 years of actually doing well. Like you're doing pretty good, and people are like, yeah, come. And then you get in, and then you realize like, oh, okay, this is the playing feels pretty.
Here's the thing is like this now. It's so saturated, right? Like, how many comics would you say are in Houston? 200? Am I lying?
That's a fair number.
No.
200 is fair. Like, and I would say, yeah, fuck.
Actively working.
We're going. What are we going?
Too.
Because it's like if we just because I say it's by 200 by 200
called
to
suicide hotline.
right. I said by 200 to 220. Like if we adding everybody up.
Yeah.
Meaning this guys that we
everybody.
don't see them out because they're working.
Everybody,
And
yeah.
by 220.
When these green rooms and everything, it's such a pig fuck. It's everybody just in the room. There is no hierarchy. There is no.
Yeah.
And I say all that, not saying the days of yore, but like when I would work out on off nights at Showcase or somewhere else, there was a clearly delineated headliner.
Yeah.
There were a handful of guest spots, right? Filling in the middle spots.
Yeah.
And there was a host.
Yeah.
And everybody in that green room knew where the fuck they sat.
They knew their place.
Because there were only like 6 people sitting back there.
That's
Or
right.
if they belonged in there.
Right. Some people didn't.
right.
Some,
That's
but
right.
there were
That's
a
right.
handful of comics that when we were just off or hanging out, me,
Used
Mo.
to ask to go back to the
And if you didn't know you
Right.
did, if you didn't know if you belonged in there, somebody would let you know.
Somebody would be like,
Oh,
are you on the show?
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
Let's get the fuck out there.
But that was a knowing who was in what order, and you just shut up. That was the default setting because you didn't have anything to possibly say. Everybody was saying smart shit, and you knew there was nothing in my head worth bringing. So I just would shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I got a really good job one time. This is not in comedy, but a really good opportunity when I had my own business and everything to be a part of something like that.
I didn't even know contractors had green rooms.
And well, yeah,
Paint that room any color you want.
any
when it's
color
your
you
pick.
want. It's my drywall.
we have blue rooms. That's where we do the
We
drugs.
floated and taped this green room.
You ever heard of some blue collar tweakers? We go to the blue room. But it was very. I thought they brought me in because of all my young ideas and all. It was a bunch of older men, and boy, the first meeting we had, boy, it was like a network meeting. I just couldn't wait to tell everybody what the fuck I thought about everything, and it was just an older dude. He's kind of the guy that brought me in. I'll tell you, his name's Jack Harland. He's a dear mentor of mine. But Jack Harland, immediately after the meeting's over, I see him staring at me the whole meeting. After the meeting's over and everybody's dispersed, Jack walks me out into the lobby and goes, "Hey, shut the fuck up and listen." I go, "Right now?" He goes, "No, for like the next 6 fucking months." Oh, shit.
That's funny.
I brought you in here so you can learn something.
Yeah. That biggest
all
thing I
right.
learned without being around Ali Sadiq, I don't say anything. I think he only fucks me because I don't say anything. But I remember it was a comic in there, whatever. The motherfucker was just talking. And he asked Ali for advice on something, and Ali started giving it to him. And this guy's doing like he's like talking through the whole shit. And Ali goes, "Listen, brother, when somebody he goes, when I ask somebody to pour something into my cup, I take whatever's in my cup and I turn it over. I empty it out, and then I set it back up for them to pour into my cup. You right now, you got a whole lot of shit in your cup, and I can't even pour into it." The dude still didn't get it. He still didn't get the metaphor.
Now he's
right?
talking about cups.
So
So what do you think the
I'll
best
go
kind of
get
cup
a
is?
he
What
still,
kind of cup you
he
want, Ali?
still talking. And Ali was like, "All right, maybe this will help." Shut the fuck up. It's just like just calm like I did. And then that kind of, I'll tell y'all who it was. It was fucking hilarious. Like, no, I'll say it. He got a name change. At the time, it was Spike Miller.
I like that dude.
But he's on his third character. Same jokes.
I like
don't know
that
him.
kid. He's a good egg.
New guy, same jokes.
That's the truth, though, man. That's a skill.
He's good. I like.
That's
I
a
like
skill
Spike.
you got to learn, though.
Yeah, you got to learn to be quiet.
Shutting up, knowing how to listen, knowing when somebody in the room has got something to offer you. And the truth is, they don't have something to offer you. Just get the fuck out of the room.
Yeah.
Why are you?
Biggest thing I
It's
said-
wild how much you'll learn though if you can make yourself do it. Like I said, that next 6 months being around those dudes, boy, I learned how to turn my business around, and make money.
Yeah.
That's the
You know?
biggest thing I said about communication. Everybody goes like, whatever. Communication is key, but it's not about what you saying. It's knowing when to not speak. Yep. That's the biggest key in communication. Is like, okay, I should probably just be listening right now.
Well, and not listening so that you can not waiting for your turn to talk.
To respond.
Like actively take it. That's such a skill. That's a hard. I don't even know if you can develop that.
Well, you can't. You have to want. You got to be eager to learn some shit. Like
Well,
you got. It's got to be there.
It comes from curiosity, but I think more than even learning that skill, I think you just got to unlearn the bad communication skills and then just operate in a vacuum. I think by myself, I shut the fuck up a lot.
Yeah.
It's not until I got a bunch of ideas about shit that I want to
Yeah.
start talking. I think if you just can get rid of that tendency and just
Because like the
Or if
worst.
you could just stop having ideas.
that'd be great, bro. You know how many notebooks I would save?
The worst interviewer
Reprogram
in the
you.
world
Bob
is Bert
Bickerstaff?
Kreischer.
Oh.
Close. There's a B in there. Bert Kreischer. Because you're just like, Bert, we don't shut up. We don't care. Like, you asked the question
And then told your story.
And you hijacked it. Dude, that reminds me of a story. You like, we want to hear what the
I
fuck.
was going to ask you about this one time when you were doing it. Reminds me of this time
Yeah.
that for the next 30 minutes, it's a shame we out of time. Next
You're
time you
like-
come on, I'd love you to tell
Yeah,
that story.
yeah.
I truly know that Tom is his best friend because he has not just reached out and punched the shit.
Yeah.
I watched
haven't
watched
watched
one
enough
the
of
other
it.
day, and he interrupted him so many times. And you see Tom almost like it reminds me of the way an old man is with a young kid, just kind of
I will say,
just like
you-
you can just tell.
if you are a slow talker, I mean, you got to work on that shit.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we think you done. Sometimes we like, well, he ain't got nothing else to say. Well, look here, my man. Like, it's like, damn, you taking so long to get this shit out.
That pause is in its 10th month.
And it's like, damn, exactly.
It's not a pregnant pause; it delivered.
Yeah, your
Bitch had a
pause is
birthday.
just turned 7.
These are
Pause
elephant
is
pauses.
10 pounds 2 ounces. Let's move along here, Bubba.
Yeah, you like, God damn, like,
hilarious.
how long is this setup?
All right.
Too fucking long, man.
I hate to put a pin in this.
Hang
but
on,
we're-
because I want to bring this up because I really learned. I mean, obviously, what we've just been talking about here is like learning to shut up and fucking. know
You've
your-
done
know your
fantastic
place.
this episode, by the way.
I was gonna say that's why I'm sitting here today.
Yeah,
because I
okay.
fucking have learned from you guys. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I really learned that one time I brought that joke idea up to you with the black emo kids.
Okay.
I swear to God, he's talking to me in the poster room that's in front of the green room at the secret group. I bring this idea up to him about a joke that he's doing. He goes from however tall he is now to like 8 feet fucking tall.
Oh, do you do the
and
tippy
he's just
toes?
reaming my ass in a fucking stage. Like, okay, shut the fuck up.
All right, so hang on. I'm not going to end this episode without getting to this. So what was the bit?
The bit is
So float it by me, and I'm not going to be an angry black man.
That's the worst. Go ahead.
That's what they call
That's
you
how
every
we
time
put
you
a
raise
pin
your
in it.
voice. It ain't fair, Trey.
I'm in the
No,
right.
no.
I'm in the right on this.
This
and
is
I'm
how
an
we-
angry black man.
I got your back.
No,
I'll be
we're
angry white man.
We're friends.
We're gonna put a pin
That's
in
why
it
I
and
didn't go
come
to
back to
Africa.
it next
You're
episode.
like, I can't be an angry black man in Africa. He'll never come back to the United States.
But it was just like, hey, I have this
funny.
perspective on a joke that you're doing. Maybe you think about it like this. And he's like, the day I take advice from you is
Oh,
like the day
shit. I was
I
drunk.
will
Go ahead.
fucking like, I will kill myself. You know what I'm saying?
Tell me, just real quick, tell me where you weren't being an angry black
be
man.
fair, that was the whiskey I was drinking. I
Okay,
was
tell me
drinking.
where you weren't being drunk angry black
I don't
man.
even care
Tell me
about
where-
what he said. The delivery.
Tell me where you weren't being black man.
I wasn't on none of these levels.
Yeah.
I was being a comic.
It really was. But that's what I learned.
I'd like
that
to just go on
lesson
record
then.
and say I don't believe Trey's ever been angry or black.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. When I yelled at you, it was passion.
That's what I felt. It felt like love.
Passive aggression.
There's a lot of people who would agree with you.
Yeah.
No, that was it though. Basically, you know what I mean? Just learning to shut up and really watch the
I
craft of it.
understood your perspective because the bit is just basically like whatever. We at that play with an emo club, and I was like, I don't understand black emo kids. Not that you can't be black and sad. It's a bunch of shit to cherry pick from, but it's just how you dress like that. If you're a black emo kid, your mama have to work nights. That means she never sees you leave the house. Mama, that's the whole bit. So which what you added was correct. He's like, it is kind of swung into that like Juice WRLD and Uzi, XXXTentacion. You were bringing up some of these black artists that like.
Well, no, and I also brought up a literal band that's a black emo band.
What's their name?
Magnolia Park.
Magnolia Park. Yeah. And my point to him was like, Magnolia Park has never played the BET Awards. Like, they're not getting a Lifetime Achievement Award. So they might as well not be a black emo band. Like, you know what I mean? You're just, because it's like you're not even going to get recognized.
Right.
The Image Awards is not being like, y'all know who was crushing it we didn't know about? Nobody's whipped that out.
At best, you get a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice or
you
some
might
shit.
get you might get slimed on, but my dad is not barbecuing to Black Magnolia. Like, so that's my point. It's not like tapped into the culture.
They've
that
never
point.
made it to they're not played in a barber shop. They're not yet.
Yeah, it's like, so that's why I'm like, it's like, okay, there's parts where things are a thing, but then there's this other layer of it that it's got to connect with the culture before it's, so it ain't that. Black emo bands just ain't made it to that. They haven't made it to that point yet where they're in the culture.
It's coming. Y'all will see the
still
sadness is real too.
There's also the...
They might have missed their mark. They may have been out there in the civil rights movement. Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
Music while we was marching. Oh, shit. An upbeat fucking...
50, 60s
upbeat,
email, man?
sad MLK.
Extra 20
And
miles.
there's always
Reliant MLK? Would you know?
Bro.
No, I just want to do civil rights.
Civil
emo
rights
bands.
bands. Civil rights emo bands. Damn, I don't know enough, but that's really good.
I don't either.
well, anytime you break something up like that for a joke, anyways, there's always an exception to the rule.
Always. Yeah.
I can make a joke about how there's no black NASCAR drivers, but there's one.
Bubba Wallace.
Or hockey
but there's
players
one
or-
exception
yeah.
to the rule. But for the most part,
But Bubba Wallace ain't presented shit. I don't have a black, like, you know what I mean? It's just like you gotta connect with the culture.
Yeah.
It's still that layer to it. So that was that's the point of the joke.
in between, don't you ever
But-
fucking
but
talk
I
to me
was
again,
drunk.
you low life piece of shit.
Well,
I was
also,
drunk
I've seen now the evolution of the bit
Uh-huh.
and like where it is now after our conversation, and it's evolved even more, and I fucking love it. You know,
Because you know where you're going.
Yes.
With your shit.
Yeah.
When you good.
You at least know where you're trying to get.
Yeah, I mean, when you good, you know where you're going. There's a lot of lost motherfuckers out here that'll be like, thank you for bringing it up. I'm going to drop that bit.
But they just been wandering around the woods looking for an exit. You know what I mean? They just, oh, thank you. Go left.
Thank you,
left
chicken. I'm gonna
left
quit.
sounds wonderful.
I always hate when like somebody that's kind of hacky, you know, comes up to you after a show and they give you a tag for like
tags.
your worst bit.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, oh, I wasn't planning on keeping
Ever
it. That was
doing
just
that
that's
again.
just space filler right now.
Sound like you stole them tags. Oh, you from Memphis?
You want to punch up my worst joke? Thanks. Nah, I appreciate it.
Ray Tutson, Jerry Wayne Longmire, Chicken Joe. It's good to have you here.
Look, you earned your name.
We got the whole name out.
You just chicken.
Adam Ertl running back of house for us. Thank you very much. I want to say thanks to Nate Williams in Colorado. We got a fantastic gift box. I was out there last week or the week before. The Rebecca Creek we're going to do on the next episode. But we got a full case of Stranahans. There's some the reds, the blacks, the blues, and this one.
good.
So the Diamond Peak and the
And the
Sherry
Home of the
Cask
Brave.
and all the colors. The whole Benetton ad, Crayola box of Stranahans. We'll be getting through those in the next couple of months. Thank you very, very much for the help. I have a comedy special coming out August 19th. We're taping it, really.
Taping it August
Yeah.
19th.
Tickets are on sale now. Go to sladeham.com. Ah, look, Chicken's actually got it. You can hold that up.
that
Perfect.
up.
Trey and I are going to be at Arcadia Live in Kerrville, Texas, July 8th. That is just around the corner. In fact, that's this Saturday. Going to be a lot of fun. Jerry Wayne, you're going to have all sorts of stuff happening in July because I'm manifesting that shit with my brain.
Hey, and y'all have a happy 4th of July.
And a happy 4th. Go America.
Happy 4th.
blow some shit up, but don't lose no fingers.
Or doing some pictures after it's been healed. Fingers. We're the Whiskey Brothers. We'll see you guys on another episode soon.